Hello everyone, Mounir El Azouzi here from easymedicaldevice.com. Today I just wanted to share with you an interview I've made at the TOPRA Symposium 2019 with Bassil Akra from TÜV SÜD, where I asked specifically the question how to become a notified body auditor, because maybe some of you want to be notified body auditors and really are looking for some information. So he was really kind and accepted to answer my questions. So here is the extract of my visit to the TOPRA Symposium 2019. And as we have now the situation with the notified bodies that are trying to be accredited, so there is more and more coming to be accredited, I suppose they will also need a lot of resources, some auditors to come to help them and to go and to certify the companies. And the first question is mainly how to be an auditor within TÜV SÜD. For example, let's take the process with TÜV SÜD, so that maybe the audience, if they are really interested to be an auditor, they know exactly the process that they should follow.
Good morning, Mounir, and thank you for inviting me to speak about the new medical device regulation and the need for additional resources to address the market needs and to address the need for more resources that are able to conduct assessment of manufacturer quality management system as well as technical documentation. So in general, every notified body to be able to be designated and notified for the new regulation, they need to have a sufficient level of expertise. And it is described in the medical device regulation that notified bodies are required to hire people with background in the medical field, which is at least 4 years of professional experience.
Okay.
And 2 of those 4 years shall be in the medical device sector. So either in the manufacturing, in the design, or in the usage of the medical device, enabling them to be applying, first of all, to work for a notified body.
So it means that a student that is just coming out of school cannot be an auditor for now.
This is the problem. We are talking about experts with professional experience, so they need at least 4 years of professional experience. And even if you have those amount of years of experience, you will not just be hired by a notified body and get directly authorized to be able to act in a special field.
Okay.
You need the training at a notified body to be qualified on regulatory knowledge, quality knowledge, be trained to be an auditor, be trained in a special sector where you're going to act, because you cannot act as an auditor in general. Quality management is one topic. You have also the technology auditors, which need specialization, enabling them to conduct audit in a professional way and in a compliant way to the medical device regulation, which means training and authorization of the people takes as a notified body at least 1 year to 18 months to be able authorized to get out to the market and to start conducting audits.
So 18 months, it means 18 months studying, or 18 months also going to maybe to accompany some auditors and to go with them?
It's a combination of both. So the training at notified bodies is a theoretical training as well as practical training. So the theoretical part is a kind of lessons about regulatory requirement, learning also how to be an auditor, how to be a technology auditor, how to be a technical documentation assessor, where to focus, how to do with a risk-based assessment. And it includes also communication training, because you need to be trained on how to communicate during audits. And on top of this, you need to conduct a trainee audits. This means you need to add experience in doing audits. And at the end, you have to be monitored by a person who is able to conduct audit to see if you learned out of this process how to do audit in a professional way.
Okay. So when there is auditors that are trained by TÜV, and is there also some consultants that you are hiring to do audits for you?
Every single notified body has his own system, how they deal with working with external or internal auditors. We as an organization, we mainly focus on 100% internal resources. Doesn't mean that we don't have external auditors currently under the current directive. With the MDR, since we are designated and notified, actually our main focus is our internal resources. TÜV SÜD is the biggest notified body in Europe with a huge amount of internal resources. We were in the last 3-4 years hiring every year 20% additional resources to address the market need. But now you are getting to a point where the number of resources available is getting limited because all of us are fishing from the same pool of experts.
Yeah, great. As you are growing in terms of resources, so it means also that you can accept more and more manufacturers so you can help more and more manufacturers certify them, and you are still accepting some manufacturers to be registered with you.
Actually, as an organization, we do all we can to support the healthcare system, to keep the system running and to take as much as we can as application. We can't guarantee certification, we can't guarantee an assessment, but you can't take an application if you have limited resources. So we take applications as long as our capacity is available, because it's important for us to be predictable and to have a clear commitment. If we take a manufacturer, that we don't take them and we can't deliver a service, which is one of our duty as a notified body, to conduct an independent assessment in a period of time.
Okay. Actually, we have 5 notified bodies that were accredited. There is some notified bodies that are, on the notified body, what we have also to be careful is the fact that they are, as you mentioned, specialized on some areas. So there is a list of products that they can certify, and some notified bodies can maybe not certify all the products. So is there, for TÜV SÜD, is there some products that you cannot do at all, or you can really do everything?
We applied actually for a full scope. We exclude always one scope that we don't do, and those are the single-use reusable devices. So reusability of single-use device, we do not apply for such a scope. But if you look to our designation scope, it covers all kind of devices, and we have all expertise internally. That's why we have been designated and notified for this full scope.
Great. Thank you, Bassil, for all those information. I hope this helps the audience to really understand how to become a notified body auditor. So this video comes also from an extract from the full video I have made on my visit to the TOPRA Symposium 2019. So don't hesitate also to go and watch it. If you like what I'm doing here, so don't forget to subscribe to the channel, to also like the videos. It really helps me a lot. And if you have any question related to MDR or the changes that are happening actually on the medical device field, so don't hesitate also to contact me through LinkedIn. We can discuss about that, and I try to answer all your questions. So thank you very much, and have a good day.